All right, back into the studio, as it were, back to the studio lighting. I've been thinking a little bit more about my last video, and here is what I'm thinking about it. There are a lot of examples just out there in the world these days of people receiving accolades for being authentic, being true to themselves, even when that means being candid and authentic in a way that is controversial. Pick your topic that is controversial in terms of being politically correct. There are a lot of people on both sides of whatever the topic may be, and you get commended for taking the risk of being authentic, and you get applauded for that. And then there are some of us, like myself, that, as an example, just the most recent episode on this channel, doing something that may not be applauded, may not receive unanimous accolades for. And sometimes we realize when we're doing something that we're doing something wrong, or that is going to position us to be criticized or chastised or rejected, or pick your term, or that we are ashamed of, or that we are ashamed of ourselves just for being the way we are and knowing who we are and not being willing to be authentic and candid and transparent because we ourselves know better, knew better, and still indulged our darker urges, chose to indulge our darker urges. And the question becomes, what about those of us? What about the rest of us who may be trying to be proud of being different and boldly be transparent and authentic and candid, warts and all, knowing that some will reject us and expecting that some will applaud us? But what about us? We are out there, and hence the name of this channel and the philosophy, the cornerstone of it is sometimes some of us need a safe place to share the unvarnished truth of who we are, warts and all, expecting to be chastised or criticized for it, believing ourselves that we deserve to be criticized or chastised for some of it, knowing that we did wrong even in the midst of when we were doing it. And so that is the reality. We are out there. We exist. That is who we are. And I proclaim that those of us who are like that, or who do those kinds of things at times, even though we may have better, higher motives that we can't always fulfill or live up to, my view is that there has to be a safe place, even for us, even for those of us that are imperfect, or that do imperfect things, or do things intentionally, deliberately knowing that it is the wrong thing to do, or feeling that it is wrong, but also feeling like we are compelled to, for whatever reason. Pick your term. It's anybody can claim it is a justification or making excuse, but that doesn't change the reality of who we are, what we do, and whether we try to do better or not, just don't always get it right or do something that is going to bring us applause and accolades. And despite that, we still need and deserve a safe place to come and tell that truth when that is the actual truth. And so there is today's second episode. Thank you.